In this video, we're going to show you how to convert a design that we've already completed. We've already got the design approval, but now we need to convert this and do a little bit of tweaking to the design to do a two-color glitter on glitter. And there's some special requirements. So let's go ahead and go over to our object manager and look at what we have. We have, you can see here, we have a piece of green. There's a piece of green, and then we have a piece of white. There's a piece of white. We'll just kind of throw these over to the side here. Let's just change a color just so we can see what we're doing here. And then this is actually got a contour group, okay? So this is just one piece currently. So let me just undo, go back to the beginning here, and we'll kind of pick this apart a bit. So first of all, on the contour group, we need to right-click on this and break contour group apart. So now we have two distinct pieces. Now, you have to think about how we're actually going to create this product. And what we're going to do is we're going to lay down our white first, and then we're going to put our second color on top of white. So we're going to do the outline first, and then we're going to do the rest of it. So we do have to think about for a bit as to exactly how this is all going to work. So the first thing I want to do is take my top Athens white. Let's give it a different color here just so we can see it. And I want to actually trim away anywhere where this outline is overlapping the black lettering here in Warriors. So we're going to go ahead and select this, which is the outline. You can see that here. Hold the Shift key, click on our black Warriors text, and we're going to use the trim function. Okay. Now when you pull this away, you can see it's been chipped away where Athens is overlapped. Let me go back. You can see here Warriors is solid. Now we're going to chip away using that cookie cutter technique. There you go. So you can see it's now all been chipped away. So that's what we need. That's step one. So now that we've done that, then what we need to do is take those two pieces, which is the outline for Athens, and hold the Shift key, or in this case, I guess we have to hold the Control key because we're going to skip an object, and grab the white curve of the outline for Warriors, and we're going to weld those two objects together. Okay? Let's see what we did there. Actually, I think we might have trimmed. Clicked on the wrong button. There we go. Okay? So now you can see I have the Warriors in solid white, and I have the Athens in solid white. So if we were going to look at this like this, let's just give this a different color. You can see how it's all solid, and Warriors is going to sit on top, and Athens is going to sit on top. Okay? Now, that would technically work, just as it is. The problem is when you're doing, first of all, when you're not supposed to layer glitter on glitter, first of all. That's step number one. The other thing is when you're layering more than one layer of heat press of material, it can get very thick on the garment. And so you might want to take that extra step. So it's really easy to do, thankfully. And it differs a little bit depending on the artwork. But for this example, let me show you how simple it is. We're going to take the Warriors text and go to our contour tool, and we're going to apply a contour. So I'm going to come up here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 1 millimeter is what I use, and then we're going to go to the inside. Okay, so you can see there's that offset. And then what we're going to do is we're going to right click and break the contour group apart. So now we have the white outline, the black lettering, and then the contour to the inside. So we're going to take that contour to the inside, and we're going to take our white outline, and we're going to trim. Now we're going to delete the white contour to the inside. And so visually, nothing has really changed, but watch. Watch when I switch to wireframe mode. You can see that extra offset there. Okay? So that's what we need for that extra offset. So now we need to kind of just repeat the process on our green. Let's go back to enhance mode. Now we need to just repeat the process. So we're going to go to contour. We don't need to set 1 millimeter again because it's already set from the previous time. We just click on the inside contour, right click, break contour group apart. Then we're going to grab the inside contour, the outside, let's see here, and the outside piece, and we're going to trim. Delete the inside. Okay, and then when you go back to wireframe mode, see that secondary line? Now you see all these little bits? We can edit those little bits depending on the font we're using. That's just going to help simplify things a bit. So we'll kind of look through that through the whole design. Those little tiny pieces we definitely don't want to bother cutting. And that cleans it up. So now we'll have a perfect design. So if we want to apply some glitter effect to this, just for see what it would look like, let's do that in silver. We'll do this in green. And I don't know, maybe we'll do that in black just for fun. Okay, so you can see how really great that effect looks. It's going to look fantastic. And when you watch where that border is of the green, when we hit the wireframe mode, you can see to the inside, we're just covering up a little bit of that silver. Same thing here. If we double click, see where that silver line is right there? Okay, so then we're going to cover it up with our black, cover it up with our green with that 1 millimeter offset. And I find that 1 millimeter works pretty good. You could use a 1/2 millimeter. I know some people use a 1/2 millimeter. But that gives you an idea of what we're actually going to be doing. And of course, like I said, the end result really looks great when you're combining the different glitter materials. You can create a really neat looking design quite easily. Just using those basic techniques and getting it right down pat. So hopefully that helps you understand how to set up that glitter file and where you're not doing a full layer right on top of another. And you'll produce a better garment that way as well. Thanks for watching.